Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lord Exsus, and I'd like to welcome you all to Elex. Now this is going to be episode 1 of a Let's Play. I have done 3 episodes on Elex before, and now that I've played the game a little more extensively, I feel that I can actually properly start again and get into this. I was not aware exactly of what this as an RPG was, because I haven't quite played an RPG like this before. Maybe I should have done? I don't know. Obviously there's a subgenre I'm missing out on. I don't know. But this game is hardcore as fuck. And I don't know whether that's something to do with THQ Nordic and Piranha Bytes. I know they've both developed RPGs themselves in the past, but this one is made to make you not suffer as such, but to actually feel as though this is real every time you leave the safety of a sheltered location and go out there in the wild. It doesn't matter if the enemies are only small and weak, because you are a small and weak individual. And that's how it's meant to make you feel, and I didn't really get that until I played it more extensively. I didn't really understand the point behind it, but now I definitely do. For some people, this isn't going to be a sort of playthrough they want to watch, because it's going to involve a hell of a lot of story and a hell of a lot of talking and less combat than even I would like. But I will go out hunting and foraging and trying to make my way in this barren and horrible world that is Magnaland. So, without further ado, I'd like to welcome you all back to Elex. This is going to be episode 1. Let's get in.
Magnaland, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magnaland fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. Elex, an element unknown to Magnaland. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the Clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the Outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To Berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by Elix's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, Elex offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain Elex. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress ice palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magnaland. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magnaland.
Elex, you've failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
Okay, and here we are in the game. Commander Jax, or previously Commander Jax of the Alps, who has now had all of the Elex drained from his system. That's why our eyebrows are no longer neon white, neither is our stubble. Okay, so let's get our metal pipe out and see what's in the area, and then let Jax do his monologuing. Okay, come on Jax, let's move.
I should be dead. I better move before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon.
Okay, so going to be more thorough this time and have a little look, see if there's anything worth taking in the area. I fell from up there. The fact that we're still alive is amazing. Lots of healing plants here, that's good. We will need them. I don't know what a flame leaf is, but I'll take it. On this particular playthrough as well, at least not until later, I will not be putting anything into intelligence unless it asks me or I have a specific reason to, for armor properties and such.
I must have been here for days. The Elex is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Calyx take them? No. If Calyx had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This is Idan, enemy territory. If Calyx returns, or if the Berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure.
Okay, so there you go. We are in central Idan, the enemy territory of the Alps, but the home of the Berserkers. And Calyx is the man who attempted to execute Jax. Calyx is in fact Jax's brother, as is stated shortly.
Maybe I could find something useful in there.
Come on in, sick rat.
Look like one of the free people. Must have been scrap units left in my body.
Okay, I pressed triangle at the end there and he decided to go for it. So we got 10 experience. And yeah, it's mad as I was playing through certain parts of this. And I by no means got anywhere near completion. Don't get me wrong, I didn't play it that extensively at all. Just how grueling every fight is, but kind of rewarding at the same time. You just want to hope you can take things one-on-one. Yes, that's a thing. I've got some scrap metal and a few little bits and pieces there. And here is our crony U3 unit.
U3, one of my crony units. It looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's unsalvageable. I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in Idan. Finding that drone would be helpful.
So we have a new mission, a half-defective tin can. Before, when playing this, I never went up here, so I don't know what's actually up here. So I'll quickly have a little look-see around. Hopefully nothing too evil. And this leads up here, which leads to nowhere. But this looks like it goes somewhere. Okay. Oh, shit the bed. Hello, little guy. Okay, 10 more experience points. Cool, cool. Did get a little chomped there, just a little bit, but is there anything back here worth having? There is some arrows, a water bowl, some Elex, another arrow. Beautiful things. Salvaging as much as physically possible. I also do love the rain in this game. Adventurer's amulet and small healing potion. So let's have a little look at what we've got. Okay, our starting attributes. We have no attribute points. We will level up momentarily. We have the iron bar for our weapon, and we have a couple of arrows as well. I'm probably going to use ranged in certain things. Adventurer's amulet, because there's lockpicking +1 and armor of 5. We want that on. We definitely want that on. The more armor, the better. We die so very quickly. Okay, just going through my foodstuffs. Foodstuffs are going to be our main source of healing in this game. This is something I wasn't paying any attention to before, and I really should have been. We also have some natural Elex. Natural Elex helps consume it for strength, and to reach the next level of evolution it can be transformed into other forms or used to power technology. Good to know. They are crafting materials. There is going to be a lot of that. Maybe at some point. I don't really know how to craft, I have to admit, even after playing the game this long, but I am willing to learn. Anyway, the one place we didn't go is kind of background here. And that's a mana plant. I wonder what that's going to be used for. And that takes us back down to where we fell. So that's a full circle. Should have definitely done that in the first episode that I was properly trying to play. We'll definitely be exploring as much as possible. Of course, there are things that are going to threaten us. And I'm not going to be able to fight all these things because, again, we are weak. Okay, right, let's get in here, get ourselves a little more prepared. Can we open this? We cannot. Okay, in we go. And yes, we're going to kill everything, even if it's only 2 experience. Oh shit, this is already coming through for us. There we go. Shit the bed. He popped off early. That shouldn't even be there. That's more of a... Well, I don't know. I can't say it shouldn't be there. This is an open world game. Things are where they are. And grab me some arrows, some iron ore, some electronic scrap. Just as before. Also, while I'm here, go across to weapons, and our ranged weapon, we have over 10 strength and 10 dexterity. This is a thing that this game is going to make me do a lot of. It is literally going to make me be a stat whore, and when I need anything new at all, armor, weapons, and that, we are going to be reaching for the stats to equip the weapons. And I know that's prevalent in some games, but other games aren't quite as harsh as they are with this. This game requires you to do a lot in order to just be able to wield the correct weapons or armor. And I say correct, I mean the weapons and armor you want. So yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, I'm going to assign this to this quick slot. And also we better go over here and just make sure the arrows are indeed on. So we have 4. Although that said 1 there, I do not know why. It might be 1 over the one shot, particular type of shot I've got. Anyway, not to worry about that. Let's put this away and let's take as much as everything as we can. It's all handy. Even mugs and duct tape. If Fallout 4 taught us anything, it is that duct tape is the living god of games. Okay, let's go in. Actually,
technology from the old world. That's all that's here. I'd better move on.
Whatever you say, Jax. There's also rats here to kill for quick XP. And for potential meat. Although this time it's bones. Okay, let's loot the place. If there is anything to loot, there is. It seems like so long since I've been just here. You guys haven't seen me struggling playing this in my own time. It is... I'd like to say it's been a chore, or I'd like to moan that it's been a chore, but it hasn't. It's a very unique experience, very, very story driven. Like, I wanted more combat, and then every time I went and done combat, I wanted less combat. And what is this? This I never saw before. That is some sort of map that's highlighting an area. It looks completely foreign to me. I have no idea. Oh, shotgun shells. We have no shotgun, and until we get to the Outlaws area, we definitely would not. And even then, maybe not so much. There is something down here. Oh, it's just a rat. But that's not what's highlighted. The door is what's highlighted. We're not going to the door just yet. We're going to search everything. Like I said, everything. I'm going to have to be meticulous. I did not want to do that. I wanted to pick up the Elexit down there. Of course, Elexit being our currency. Okay, I saw something over here as well. Did I not? Electronic scrap. I did. Okay, seems I've emptied the room. Quickly, before moving on again, just highlight these, but we have other things as well. Get rid of the small mana potion. Have some more canned food and some wine. We also have a water bottle. We have a mana plant. Pick lock, as it said again. Bone, electronic scrap, tape, and iron ore. Awesome. Oil lamp, mug, and casket. And a small yellow gemstone. So it could be socketed to a weapon. Penalty enemy resistance +1. Bonus resistance can be combined with suitable weapons or the adjutor. Yeah, so stuff in here. Random gemstone sockets. These are things I have yet to learn about still. So we're going to stick to the survive main storyline, but we found map piece 03, and that was this, of course. So strange, but it's map piece 03, so there's going to be more of them, and they're going to make one map together, so that's interesting. Anyway, moving on. Chapter 1. The hunt begins.
I'm here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor? If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Yes. Yes, you will, Jax. And it's a shame, because I don't know if we're ever going to get to go to Zakor. I really have no clue. It'd be cool if we could, but as joining the factions, going to Zakor, or joining the Albs is never going to be a thing.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
That was possibly the loudest warning to anyone that's down here that we are coming.
My jetpack. Finally some luck.
Now this thing...
My armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong?
That's a weird bit of monologuing to yourself. But yes, the jetpack, this thing, is literally going to save us. I should pan the camera out a little bit more from where I am. Yeah, just for these tight little bits. There we go. Hello, rat. Bye-bye, rat. Okay, loot this. What we got here? Healing potion? Yes, please. Toilet paper? Why not? Literally everything you can spare. These magnesium torches, really handy until you can't differentiate the difference between dropping them on the floor in front of you to give you a random pool of light or actually carrying it with you like any useful human being would do. Yeah, surviving in this world is both harsh and cruel. Okay. Open up, please. Yeah, why not? Every man needs his toilet paper. Every woman as well. I'm not being sexist here. It is the truth. Okay. Any more rats? There is. Experience, please. If only this was like every other adventure game or role-playing game and rats were the staple all the way up until when we were a bit stronger. But alas, this is not the case. Okay, what we got? Cigarettes. Why not? I could do with a smoke. Don't smoke, children. It is bad for your lungs. More magnesium torches. Oh, yes. Electronic scrap. Everything. Give it to me. Dried meat. Why not? Scrap metal as well. Okay, I think we cleaned the room out. Oh, no, we did not. There's a hammer in here. It looks like there's some pills in there as well. Gimme, gimme. But it will not. Okay. Yes, we are done. We are done. Let's go outside. Ah, lovely, refreshing rain.
Land of the Berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calix's job for him.
Yes, indeed they could. Elex it, thank you very much. Random healing potion. Yes, thank you.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Okay, so don't know if to any of you guys that punch sounded a little bit weird, a bit electronic. I don't know what's going on there. I have to admit, after playing a little bit more of this game, there are quite a few graphical and sound glitches. I've had a few cutscenes literally not appear, not load in, like, and just hearing audio. That's a bit off-putting. THQ Nordic or Piranha Bytes, whoever's listening or not, could you please do something about that? Because it really breaks the immersion of a game that actually looks quite lovely, although the character animation is a little lacking. But anyway, I'm going to put prove you're not a thief, and I might trust you.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive. And people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the rot boars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I've found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
Okay, so again, 3 options. I'm not going to lie to him. There's no need, because we can just tell him the top one, which is you can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, then you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But, hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting, and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
I'm gonna say I will come with you, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
I will come with you, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
Trust is earned. That goes both ways. You'd better remember that. Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elex, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
Okay, so he's trying to sell us on obviously going back to Goliath, his city, so to speak. Yeah, so again, like I said, this game's very story heavy. You already know this, you've watched me play a little bit of it already, more than likely. But yeah, so we're going to go with him. And we're going to find out exactly what we need to do to make ourselves strong enough to use this equipment he's going to give us. There is obviously going to be some harsh times ahead. So you'll train me and give me equipment.
You'll train me and give me equipment?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust you, for now.
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust you. For now.
Yes, well, I'll take that as a compliment. You won't regret it. Combat, magic. If those interest you, then the Berserkers offer training to people who join their ranks. We'll make a warrior of you. We should get going. This is Rotboard territory. You won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the Elex to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
Oh, we know. We know we'll need them. I'm going to say I want to find the thief who took my armor.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He disappeared off to the northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
Okay, so we got a clue there. Apparently an outlaw called Ray may have sold our armor. How Duras knows him, I don't know. Anyway, I'll come with you to Goliath.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
And follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, at the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well. And keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife. And neither of us want to end up as rotboar food.
So I'm not going to do too much exploring right now because I can't get off the beaten path too far. because obviously we're him. He won't run completely ahead of me, so that's fine. And of course, I now get my new base weapon, the rusty axe, which is only +2 over this metal pipe. But yeah, it will have to do for now. So there we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's carry on.
Are you ready to go on? We should get moving. Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet turned to ash and dust. But the Berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. Just look around you. Edan is the greenest place on Magalan. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes the same chance to start over. We should move on. One downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the rot boars coming.
Okay, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
All right, and follow me.
Just take all of these plants, get as much of every resource as I can. Everything out here is lethal.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world. A reminder that the past can be left behind.
Can we find anything useful there?
Can we find anything useful there?
Maybe. Maybe. A group of clerics came through this area a few days ago. A scouting party reconnoitering Goliath. Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rot boars. Got chased into those ruins, haven't come out.
Okay, so, same dialogue choices as before exactly, but I am going to go differently here, guys. Before, I had him lead me straight to Goliath. This time, that's not happening. I want to loot this place, so... Anyway, eaten by rot boars, that's no death for a warrior.
Eaten by rot boars? That is no death for a warrior.
Concern for an enemy. Well, you're right. No one deserves that death. I wish more people would look for common ground instead of shouting our differences. Why haven't you joined a faction?
I'll ask him, why did you join the Berserkers and not the Clerics?
Why did you choose to join the Berserkers and not the Clerics?
The clerics follow the god Kalan, who tells them technology will save us all. I don't believe in gods, and I don't think boxes of cables hold all the answers.
Okay, maybe I should join the Outlaws.
Maybe I should join the Outlaws.
Huh. They might call themselves the kings of the desert, but they're just hanging on to survival like the rest of us. And that survival comes at the cost of anyone around them, even their own kind.
Maybe I should join the Albs.
Maybe I should join the Albs.
You don't join the Albs. You're born one, or they choose you. That means most people are taken, rejected, and killed horrifically. The survivors are turned into mindless addicts. They might once have been free people like you and me, but Elex has turned them all into emotionless killing machines. Go to Zakor if you want, but all that will await you is misery and death.
Good to know, good to know. And Zakor, what a fucking cool name for an ice palace up the side of a mountain. But anyway, I have no interest in factions.
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. You're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
You want us to go into the ruins?
You want us to go into the ruins?
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. So, maybe we should just head straight for Goliath. I better warn you that the creatures in there won't take prisoners. It would definitely be safer to bypass them for now. So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
I think with you and me, Duras, we'll be fine. So let's go to the ruins.
Let's go into the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized.
Okay, so we just leveled up. Open your editor with the touchpad and sort out your attribute points. So that's what I'm going to do. I have 10. So we are going to do 3 in strength, 3 in constitution, 3 in dex. And that is what we're going to do. We're going to leave 1 attribute point. Let that build up. I don't need any cunning right now. Let's go.
We should get moving.
And that's why we need to use a bow and arrow more often. Also, first teleporter. So, Duras has just fucking run off without me, which is never great. Ow. Ow. Oh, shit the bed. Really? Having to run away already. So fuck knows where Duras. He just ignored the enemies entirely, like a prick. Where did he go? Up here. Because of course, why not?
We should get moving. These ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world?
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The Berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was. The other factions pick through its bones, hoping to find the technology it left us. I'll get this one.
Yeah, you do that. You actually do something. I'm going to stand up here like a little bitch and let you fight them.
Looks like someone used this as a camp before now. Maybe I can use it. This place will come in handy.
Good, so they're actually dead. They took a while to get up here though, and they still fucked me up. Because of course they did. Right, well before we move on anywhere else, Duras, I actually have to get back downstairs. I'm also going to change because although it was needed, I want to save as many healing potions as possible. So, come over to here. Where is... I don't want you guys to be in any quick slot. I'm going to put some canned food. Actually, no, I'm just going to remove. I have canned food. Important thing to note. Hopefully it won't be a problem further in. But first of all, we've got to pick up these clerics. Or pick through their corpses because they have weaponry on them. Also, yes, all the experience. Thank you. There's stuff scattered around here, and I want it all. Also, gonna have a little sleep, because I get my health back. Apparently, I've been missing beds everywhere. Apparently, we have time to sleep. Jurassi's just gonna chill out upstairs. There's a backpack here as well. So, some elixir and some toilet paper. This is what I wasn't doing enough of in anything, in any of the other bits of... my last playthrough or anything in general. There's another locker here. Some more elixir. apparently I cannot have it. Why can I not? Oh, that's mine. Sorry, I've already taken it. Another rusty axe, something to sell. But what I want to do is out here, because it's really easy to actually miss this first cleric, dead cleric. So we're picking up their weapons as well. I will show you why that's handy when we finally get to Goliath. Over here, I see a potion, so I'm taking it. And some scrap. Okay, we're in a bit of a better position now. Yeah, I can't believe Duras just ran ahead and ignored both those monsters that were attacking me. I'm trying to find a way, and I haven't managed to yet. Maybe I'm just not good enough to find a way to actually get him to come on me permanently, because I know you can have companions with this. I've had a little bit of experience with several companions now, so... Okay, so I took both of them. Did I open the chest? No, I did not. So I'm going to take the energy drink. Why isn't the game letting me take anything? Has something happened? I don't have a major carrying capacity, so... Also, if you look at these things after you pick them up, like a mission report, not only does it tell you about stuff that's happening, but it gives you experience. Another thing I haven't been doing. So, yeah. So I have one learning point, but of course, I'm not ready to learn just yet. I'll just go through these quickly. It may not be allowing me to pick up things because I have too much or something, but I don't see how that's a thing, really. I can't see where it says weight or capacity. I don't think it does, if I'm honest. And just mark these off as well, guys. I have severe OCD, so I do apologise when it comes to this sort of thing. So, yeah, take all. There we go. Okay, so that's dead, that's dead, that's dead. So there should be some clerics' bodies in here as well. Sorry, one cleric's body, healing potion. Turn the radio off, doesn't need to be on. Take his weapon, a cleric prayer book, which I will read momentarily. I won't actually read it. Bundle of old world money, why the hell not? So, one cleric body here. And there was last time an enemy out here. I have a feeling though we already encountered it. Right, so we're after one more cleric's body. Ah, no we're not, we're just after the weapon. That should put me at a grand total of 5 cleric weapons. That is going to be part of a little quest that's done in Goliath a little bit later. But one more thing I want to check out before I move on. That I didn't coming through here the first time. And that's going across these. Aha. Apparently we have uber jumping skills as well. But only when the icon tells us we have uber jumping skills. Like so. Don't think there's anything that can kill me in here, but always worth getting your weapon out. Take the Elex, take the cigarettes, pack of cigarettes and another cigarette, because again, who doesn't need a good smoke after a hard day? Beautiful things. What's over here?
There was something hanging there. No, I'm not good enough for that.
Okay, and as he stated, he is not good enough with lockpicks to deal with that. So have a little look at the surrounding area. Oh, this is nice. Very beautiful game. Again, I can't knock it for its presentation. At least its initial presentation. Okay, let's get down from here. Without killing ourselves, Exsus. I don't even know why I need to do that, because I can just do this. Beautiful. Okay, let's talk to Duras. Let's move on. Here, I found these. Show the cleric weapons.
Here, I found these.
Elex technology. It's forbidden to berserkers. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. But that'll be your choice. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict about the laws. Others are more lenient. You see, we leave the Albs and clerics to rely on machines. In Edan, we use magic.
Do you often find clerics in Edan?
Do you often find clerics in Edan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all take from each other. At least it's just raids from the clerics for now. There have been wars in the past. And it does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes. Take us back into open warfare.
Let's go to Goliath.
Let's go on to Goliath.
Right. Follow me.
You say there were Alps in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. It feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all. Are you ready to go on?
Okay, so it's been a week since we crashed. Nice, just fucked it all of the way up. See, he's a beast. Duras is a beast. If you guys have seen me playing this at all, you know that I don't hit that hard. And won't do for some time. But we need to get ourselves some armor, and most importantly, probably for this point in the game, a shield. But we need to get our stats up there first in order to be able to even wield said armor and shield, so...
Let's go.
Right behind you, buddy. You're the hardcore guy here. Watch out. Wow, I actually managed to get a hit.
We should get moving.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm keeping up with you. That thing just came out from behind there. I saw it. And I am not ready. My body is not ready. Let's do this thing, Duras. Or not. Come at me. So that was a failed attempt at parrying.
Let's go.
I'm assuming you can parry, then you let go of L2 quickly and just give it a little slap. I seem to take less damage when it lunged at me. This is perhaps something I've been doing very wrong when enemies are coming at me. Can't always just roll out of the way. You use stamina far, far too quickly if you do that.
You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but it's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an Alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they can be allies.
Okay. You think the Separatists will help you fight the Albs?
You think the Separatists will help you fight the Albs?
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Albs. But for now, the Separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, but this is only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
Okay, good to know. So we can look at our next mission on here, which is, there's a few, but our main one is still survive. Magalang is a dangerous place to be alone. Elex, corrupted creatures, reavers, factions, and that's before the fact my own people want me dead. I have to reach the free people settlement so I can get weapons, equipment, and take stock for what to do next, which we have done. And of course, we have Goliath there, and if we zoom out, we have the other settlements that are the other 3 places all around us. So yeah, that's good. Also, just going to walk up here, grab me the teleporter, because why the hell not? And I have run out of time for this video, so I'm going to leave this here for now. Next time we're actually going to get into Goliath, and I'm going to explain some more about what I'm going to do and be very long-winded about it all, just like I was with this episode, because my original first episode I got a lot further, but I'm now actually willing to have the patience and not trying to rush things, because it's about to get real story heavy. We might come out and fight some little things, but I'll mainly be for foraging if I feel like it or whatever. Before we go though, just as a treat, not that you'd call it a treat as such, let's level up some stuff. Let's do that thing. So, if I remember rightly, strength and constitution are going to have to be the big boys here. So, constitution needs to be 19 for me to have a shield. I know that much. I can't remember much more. So, for now, strength can stay one under that. Dex is going to be important very soon, but 18 and 19 respectively should get me a shield, perhaps. I can't quite remember. Anyway, we have 284 elixir. I'm going to apply them. That's what we are at level 3. So yeah, let's hope we can move on from there, and I'll teach you and show you about combat modifiers and so on and so forth. You don't get a big bonus, I can assure you. However, we already have learning points, so now it's about going to the combat trainer, because these are the things, these are general skills and nothing to do with having to join the faction. So these things can be leveled up and can be learned, but it's finding the right person. And now I know the layout of the area and who those right people are. It shouldn't be an issue anymore. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, even though technically you've seen this episode before. I have very much enjoyed playing, because now I know what the rigors of this game are going to be. And as always, I have been Lord Exsus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.